this room. Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. That's where I give you guys great content. And in exchange, you guys, if you like, comment, or subscribe, hopefully all three of the above, don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chising. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Vlad is at it again, thinking he's bigger than hip-hop, think he's outsmarting black men. I got a quick video for y'all. I want y'all to see how the Vlad and Cory Holcomb beef kind of started. I'm going to be right back with you to give you my opinion.
Vulture extremists. All right, so to the obvious, let's get on it. Culture vulture extremists. DJ Vlad.
At it again, what did he do?
Calling me a liar all on the internet.
Wait, what?
Wow.
By the way, Cory Holcomb is a liar. Just so you know, because he's been running with this whole thing about how when me and him first talked, when I reached out to him to do an interview.
All right, so to the obvious, let's get on it. Culture vulture extremists. DJ Vlad.
At it again, what did he do?
Calling me a liar all on the internet.
Wait, what?
Wow.
By the way, Cory Holcomb is a liar. Just so you know, because he's been running with this whole thing about how when me and him first talked, when I reached out to him to do an interview, and he was like, okay, can you do my show too? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. But then he was like, he tried to switch the story up about how I wouldn't do his show and some other bullshit. Cory just makes it and just runs with it.
It's crazy, man. DJ Vlad, why you want some smoke with me, man? Y'all need some boost for y'all show, man.
Yep.
That's what I think be happening, man.
That's what it is. People want that, yeah.
It's like, true. Cory will go for the bait. I'll go for this bait, though.
Uh-oh, why? What was it? What?
Nah, he on there calling me a liar, acting like I'm thirsty. And I want to make sure he had the Gooey Raccoon on the show.
Oh, well.
And he tried to set him up.
Call Ari Spears a raccoon.
Vlad tried to set up Ari Spears talking about what would you would have did if Will Smith would have slapped you, and that's obvious. We know he wouldn't have did. I mean, I'm just saying that was like a dirty trick, because you know that's what dude do. He sets you up when you come on his show. He wants you to put your own thumb in your in front of America. Right. But then he went into this thing, and anyway. Hey, Vlad, all that shit you do where you try to make it seem like I'm a liar.
Vlad is a culture vulture. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. I'm gonna play a little bit more, but black men, we gotta start building some enterprises. I truly believe. I think everybody's getting the bag, but we getting the bag individually. I think that it shouldn't be such an abnormality for black people just to build something together. It shouldn't be something so new. We treat it like it's something so new and so extravagant. I do see that side because niggas do act a fool, and to see niggas come together, it is astonishing. But it should be the norm, us building our own enterprise and having the mega platforms. And there are a lot of black mega platforms out there, so I don't know how Vlad is still so needed.
It's not gonna really stick. I mean, everybody in the world has lied before, but I don't really perpetrate on shit. I stand on mine, and if I get caught doing something wrong, I admit it. But what the man did, Vlad tried to make it seem like, he said, Cory something with money. When he first came at me, I didn't know who Vlad was. So I was like, why everybody doing his show?
Ooh.
If this just some just doing a podcast, just like us. So I was like, I tell you what, you come on my podcast and you do something, I'll come on your podcast. Then he said, I don't really go on people's podcasts and shit like that. So I was like, well, I'm gonna come on your podcast for?
For real.
I'm gonna make you famous? Long story.
Cory Holcomb holding his nuts.
Story short, he thought he had the power to do something with me and Ari Spears. Like we go on there and we talk it out or whatever. I'm like, who the f*** is you? Ari Spears, I can't let him back on my podcast. Ari Spears got drunk up here amongst whatever else he got going on in his life and shit.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see how this plays out. We got another culture vulture profiting off of blacks. And who declared Vlad as the peacekeeper for niggas? How about go be a peacekeeper in Israel? Ain't you Jewish? I mean, Vlad is Jewish. How come he's not over there fighting for his people out there in Israel and the European Jews and, fighting against Palestine? They got all them conflicts over there. He's worried about what the hell black folks got going on.
You have it. There you have it. Vlad is a unique creature. He's always playing with something dangerous, right? My first point about Vlad. Y'all want to know my opinion? Would y'all like to know my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. First point. Who appointed Vlad to be the peacekeeper amongst niggas? Who appointed Vlad to be a peacekeeper amongst the black community? This goes to show you that he looks down on us like, I can fix this problem, this black community, I can fix it, I can show these niggas how to get some money. Well, I ain't gonna really help them show them get some money. I want all the money, but I just want them to like kiss on each other and sing Kumbaya. Listen, Vlad thinks he's smarter than most black men. Vlad thinks he's smarter than most niggas. There's a lot of niggas, meaning, the rebellious ones. Black people are rebellious, but the niggas, the out of control ones, the ones shooting up everything. Some of them niggas, they are in that lifestyle. There's a lot of geniuses out there. They just haven't found their way. So we just say black people. We call niggas and blacks, everybody together. The black community, he think he's smarter than the black community, right? You don't see black people going into other people's businesses thinking they smarter. You don't see a lot of black people trying to step into the Latino culture, Telemundo, Univision. You don't see them, what's the other big one? The Spanish networks, the Spanish soap operas, the Spanish grocery stores, the Spanish corner store. You don't see black people going out there trying to correct Spanish people on their Spanish. Well, you guys don't really speak it right, so we're gonna show you the proper way to speak Spanish. Can you imagine that if black people try to tell Latinos how to speak Spanish? Try to run businesses. Black people, for the most part, we mind our business. I do have to say, for the most part, yeah, we may bring awareness. We may complain a little bit about the white man putting boots on the nigga ass, but overall, black people don't go into other people's regions, nations, business sectors, and try to prove that they're smarter overall. Maybe to the white folks. I think the only sector we do that probably in the white sector, but it's been a long history between black and whites. But even with the white folks, black people typically stick to ourselves. We typically stick to ourselves, and we got our own problems. Vlad don't believe we're competent enough to solve our own problem. We're too fucking dumb, too slow to solve our own problem. Especially the black men, specifically talking about the black men, because the black men are the leaders of the black community, not Vlad. Here's the thing, Vlad made a lot of money off black people. And then this is why Tyrese has a problem with Vlad, because he instigates beefs. He's always kicking up stuff between the black men, always trying, because he gets paid off the beef. And then when the beef flips on him, he starts the beef, and then he's trying to control the momentum in the direction of the beef. And when he can't control the direction of the beef, when that beef come back his way, like when Rick Ross had his goons whoop his ass out there in Florida, when Rick Ross had his dogs bite him, he ran to the courts. Here's the thing. A lot of the black children in the ghettos, they don't have the resources to go to court. I think a lot of them would, but it's just a code. You have to stand on your own. You're going to have to fight. You are going to have to fight, even if you really don't want to, because fighting leads to a whole bunch of other drama, and everybody's talking. Now that you beat this dude up, bam, you just said, fuck it. You just said, F it. Let the chips fall where they may. I got to get him, because he ain't going to stop playing with me unless I do something. This is the environment that most of our ghetto youths come from. They don't have the resources. A lot of them not even old enough to, I don't know how old you have to be to get a lawyer, but they don't have the resources, the age appropriation to get a lawyer. They don't have all these resources they can hide behind. Ghetto children, black men, especially if you broke, we don't have the resources to fight behind the courts, to fight behind the lawyers. We got to face our issues head on. So you got a person that will never face his issues head on. He's always running behind the law, and then he thinks he's smarter than not just black musicians, artists, rappers, singers. He thinks he's smarter than all black men. I can just hear it in voice. Look at these dumb niggas keep coming on to my show. I keep getting y'all locked up, and you keep coming on my show. I keep getting you dumb niggas locked up, and you keep coming on my show. Sue Surf, there's another rapper. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He's locked up now, but he was trying to tell Vlad, you know, some of the people that you have on the show are not too sharp. So when you ask those questions, even though it may not be intentional, which we all know is intentional, they may slip up and tell on themselves because of the way you're asking the question. And Vlad there's even a video of Vlad admitting that he's fascinated with the criminal underbelly of hip hop. And he wanted to do a show to where he incorporated that into the interview. So he already told you what he was about. He wants to bring, how you gonna try to bring peace, but you're fascinated with the destruction of the black community? Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. There's a video. You know what? I'm gonna find that video. Just I don't want y'all to think I'm just another nigga just talking mess about Vlad just because he white. No, it's because his mentality and he's a dual-minded person, and he don't believe in God. He don't believe in God. He tries to bring peace to the black community, but he's fascinated with the gang culture. How's that supposed to work? How's that supposed to work? And he think he's smarter than most black men. He think he's smarter than all black men. Oh yeah, just look at the word. That's why Lord Jamar don't mess with him. That's why Tyrese, everywhere you go, black men don't like you. What does that say? It ain't the black men, it's you, nigga. It's Vlad. We got enough children dying. He said you care about the children, but you keep starting beef between different cliques and different gangs. You keep putting up these scenarios, but these scenarios could have somebody say something that might ultimately start a real beef, and Vlad knows that. He has to know that because he said he's fascinated, meaning he researches the criminal underbelly. He indulges in it. You know, he always have these type of criminal elements, but a lot of the criminals he have on his show, they are grown men, and they're remorseful about what they done, and they moved on with their life. So those interviews are good, but I'm talking about the youngsters. They're still in it. They're trying to get up out of it, and you're asking questions and doing this and doing that. Like it's like he was asking Yellow Bees about Mo 3. You know he's doing that for views. He know Yellow Beezy, and I'm in Dallas right now. So Yellow Beezy and Mo 3, for what I'm understanding, they were all friends at one time. Things spiraled out of control, whatever. At that time that Vlad was asking a question, Yella and Mo 3 were beefing. Why are you asking Yella about another man? Why don't you just ask Mo 3? And then he's trying to ask Mo 3 about Yella because he knows the tension will get the fans going. But remember, I just said he's trying to bring peace. Like Corey Holcomb said, he thought he had the power to sit down two grown black men. Corey Holcomb is almost 50. Ain't Ari Spears like late 40s, early 50s? They're all in their 40s and early 50s, right? I think Ari Spears is older than Vlad. If I'm not mistaken, he's trying to sit down with black men that's his age group or older, trying to talk to a grown black man, because in Vlad's mind, he look at black men as little boys. That all goes back to that slave thing. That's what they used to call grown black men. There's a part in the movie Ray that Jamie Foxx played, and Lorenzo Tate was in that movie. He said, I'm ready to leave Georgia. And he was talking about moving to another state. He's like, Georgia is one of the last states where a grown man, a grown black man, is still called a boy. I repeat, Lorenzo Tate's character told Ray, which was played by Jamie Foxx, told Ray in the movie Ray, I'm leaving Georgia because Georgia's one of the last states where a grown black man is still considered a boy. Vlad look at us as boys. Come on, let this white man, because you know we're smarter, and let me show you guys how it's done. I'm gonna promote peace, meanwhile promote peace, meanwhile kicking up beef. Promoting peace, still kicking up beef, and he doesn't believe in God. I don't think the black community needs a person like that in the community. If you don't believe in God, where are you leading us? And he's always saying, oh, well, I got to play the devil's advocate. I got to play. I ain't playing devil's nothing. I ain't playing nothing, right? Nothing with no devil. The man doesn't believe in God. How does that help the black community? Where does your morals come from then? Where do your ethics? He has no morals. He has no ethics. It's all business. All about dollars. It's all about manipulation. Cool. Absolutely cool. Don't get mad when black men do it. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about Vlad himself and the Vlad and Cory Holcomb beef? 250. I'm going.